I've been having issues with. I'm really sorry. I've been having issues with. I've been having issues with WSV3. I think I'm gonna go streaming back on my phone. Yeah, streaming on the computer is just a complete and utter failure. Let me go. Okay, I'm just gonna redo this tornado. You know what? I'm ending this stream. I'm gonna start a new stream right now. Going into Streamlabs. Screen capture, YouTube, create event. No, create event. Quad state tornado. Quad state tornado. The tornado has shattered the 1925 record for the longest track in most states hit by a single tornado, period. This tornado started near Jonesboro, Arkansas, then crossed into Missouri, then Tennessee, and then into Kentucky. And it just lifted off the ground just a few moments ago. Also, there are over 100 people trapped in an Amazon warehouse. In Edwardsville. Open SLP. Are you kidding me? In Edwardsville, Illinois, at DL14. The warehouse is called in Edwardsville, Illinois. Sadly, there have been fatalities in the warehouse. Today, the 10th and the 11th of December 2021 is a date that most people in the meteorology community will never forget and will likely go down in history as one of the worst days in American history for severe weather. It will also go down in history because of the longest track tornado that touched down near Jonesboro, Arkansas, crossed into Missouri, into basically the most southern end of Missouri, almost went into Illinois, but did not. Came very close. It came very close to clipping southern Illinois. This almost became a Cinco state tornado, but it ended up being a quad state tornado because it stayed to the south. It did not go into New Madrid. It did not cross into Illinois. It stayed south of Illinois. It stayed. So it did cross Missouri. It crossed into Missouri and then crossed into Tennessee and then into Kentucky. Stayed south of Paducah, so it never crossed into Illinois. Yes, today was a day that is never going to be forgotten in a very long time. In fact, there's still a tornado on the ground. It is now heading towards Lewisburg area, between Lewisburg and Russellville. It's still on the ground, actually, right now. This tornado is, at this present moment, it passed by Elkton. It actually passed right through Elkton, right smack dab in the middle of Elkton. It hit Pembroke, then it went very close to Elkton, in my opinion, probably right over the city of Elkton. Yeah, basically, I don't know if it's now a tornado or if it's just basically a straight line wind damage event. Yeah, this looks very similar to what happened in New York City on September 10th, 2010. It was actually September 16, 2010. Happened to be right on my dad's birthday. Sorry, it was September 10th, 2000. Yeah, September 16th. Yeah, it was right on my dad's birthday, by the way. NYC. There you go. Yep. Right on my dad's birthday. Okay, basically what happened, you had New York City did not have 14 tornadoes. That's not correct. Yeah. Why are they calling it 14 tornadoes? Oh yeah. Delaware, Wayne. There you go. Kings and queens. This actually happened in the same damage path that was dubbed the macroburst, just up the same exact damage path, which was coming in from the west-southwest. Yep, and then it continued into Flushing Meadows, and then into Flushing. It did not go where the globe was, but near Willow Lake, the southern end of the lake. It was actually closer to Jewel Avenue when this happened. Actually, this was the same tornado. Anyway, let's go back to the tornado that I'm currently tracking. Yep, we have a debris signature now. This is not looking good. Looks like the tornado is getting stronger. No, we have a large tornado on the ground. We have a large tornado on the ground. It went from looking, oh, it's probably like a microburst, and that. Oh, great. Yep, it's. Oh, man. Yep. Different area of rotation has developed. Looks like that area was just. Yep. Not good. Not good at all. I mean, by the looks of it, this the tornado that's just north of Russellville, it's north of Russellville right now. It is heading towards, so it's between Russellville and Lewisburg, in my opinion. Well, it's, okay, so it's heading towards Cooperstown? Cooperstown. You've got to be kidding me. I've heard of Cooperstown. Yeah, I've heard of Cooperstown, Kentucky. Why have I heard of Cooperstown, Kentucky? I don't want my phone to die, so I'm going to have to charge it. One more hour and I'm going to bed. As much as I want to protect people, I can only stay up for a bit. Cooperstown, Kentucky. And like, why have I heard of Cooperstown, Kentucky? Anyway, the tornado's heading to Cooperstown right now. Yeah, we have a fairly, I would say, a pretty modest tornado heading towards Cooperstown. Oh my god. It looks like we got 2 tornadoes on the ground. We got 2 tornadoes. Oh my god. We got a twin tornado. And again, it does it. Oh my god. We got twin tornadoes. I'm not even kidding you. We got twin tornadoes. We got 2 tornadoes on the ground. Yeah, we got 2 tornadoes on the ground. Yep. Looks like 2 tornadoes on the ground. That's probably a satellite tornado. Yeah, that's probably a satellite tornado. Or maybe not. That could actually be a no. No, that's not a satellite tornado. No, that's just one area of rotation dying, another one taking over. Russell got hit by some really strong winds, though. Why is Clarksville in this here thunder warning? Oh, probably for some gusty winds. Yeah, that's what's left over of that crazy storm. It's still tornado warned, but it's no longer producing a tornado, so that's good. There's still some debris from it. Yeah, see? Right there, you see all that blue stuff? That's debris. Still. Lord have mercy. It still has debris. When you know it, there's still some debris. I wouldn't be surprised if people start seeing debris even in Ohio from this tornado. Even though it's been over an hour. Coefficient. I spelled it correctly. Coefficient. Yeah, I spelled it correctly. Oh, there we go. Correlation coefficient. Yeah. Basically, there's still debris falling from the Quad State tornado. Not a lot, but there's some. There's still debris falling on parts of Southwest Ohio. Yeah. The Quad State tornado has lifted, thankfully, but The Supercell that... Oh my god! Yeah, that was... I don't know what that was, but... That looked scary as hell. Yeah, I can't find it. Jesus Christ. Correlation coefficient. Jesus Christ. I was right, there was a second tornado. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. At least it's... And it's heading towards Bowling Green. Spoke too soon. Yeah, there has to be a tornado. I want to say tornado emergency, but definitely an enhanced tornado warning. It's a pretty accurate tornado warning in my opinion. Let's look at the European. Change gears. Let's look at the European model. Skip. Lower missile anomaly. Yes. Come on. Oh, so close. But no dice. Only it's a little further to the south. Oh, just not quite. Oh, very similar. Wow. There's actually some agreement with the European and the GFS. That's not very common, but there's actually some agreement. Very unusual between the GFS and the Euro. That's going to be some nasty cold air coming in. Yeah, you got very cold air. It's going to get warm, and then bam, that's going to be really cold air coming in. I can just tell that's going to be some nasty cold air coming in. Yeah. Doesn't look like too much of the surf. But let's look at the surface. Yeah, cold air. It's going to be warm air. Oh yeah, that's going to be good. Let's look at MSLP anomaly. Yeah, that's, you have a big cold blast here. Let's look at snowfall. Probably going to have oh, wow. That's actually going to produce snow. It's actually showing snow. Not a lot of snow, but it's showing some. So at least. Yeah. Looks like I was right about December not being too snowy. And then January, February is going to be really bad. And let's look at the AO, the Arctic Oscillation. It's positive right now, but it's going down now. And the PNA, it's negative, but look, it's trending up. So, oh man, let's go back to the tornado now. Is this heading towards a major Kentucky town? I mean, it's heading right towards freaking Bowling Green. Yep, now we have two tornadoes. Look at that, we have two area of debris. Yep, we got two area of debris now. Correlation coefficient. Let's go with velocity right now. Yep, so your main tornado, there could be another one. I mean, this whole thing could be producing one. Oh man. Auburn just got hit by a tornado. Auburn, Kentucky. Maybe not. It's not showing any debris. Full reflectivity. kind of just one area of rotation. The hail was here. Quarter-sized hail. Half-inch hail. Not too big. Quarter-size is definitely larger. Let's see how accurate that report is. I would say it's pretty accurate. Usually most people don't really lie. I mean, you do have, actually, yeah, that looks pretty accurate. You see that right there? Yeah, it looks like that's pretty accurate. So, yeah, it looks like they have quarter-sized hail. We'll say 150 something. Yeah, 157. The only thing I'm confused about is that area looks a little bit misplaced from the hail core. Maybe he reported it later. Maybe he drove up a little bit. I would say he probably went through the hail. I think that report is pretty accurate. Probably, plus there's another hail report here, 137. So I would say, yeah, it's definitely legit. I don't think it was actually quarter size, maybe marble size, maybe dime size. It doesn't look like quarter size to me, though. Still, I think it's producing a tornado. It's definitely still producing, and it's heading towards north of Bowling Green. So north sections of Bowling Green are about to be hit by a tornado. Yep. Get on the ground right now. So areas to the north of Bowling Green, Kentucky, seek shelter immediately. Tornadoes heading your way. Thankfully, Western Kentucky University, so Kentucky looks like will not be hit by this tornado from the looks of it. It's gonna... What in the world just happened? It looks like Bowling Green is going to get spared by this tornado, thankfully. The Quad State Tornado Supercell is still, it's now in northeastern Kentucky. Or north central Kentucky, more like. However, I don't think Bowling Green is out of the woods yet. I mean, look at this. This could produce a tornado. There's still potential that, yeah, this could actually become tornado. But it looks like I'm going to wait until it passes. So it's passing by Louisville right now. The Quad State Tornado Supercell is passing by Louisville right now. So yeah, Quad State Storm is still acting up. It's still like trying to get its act together. But let's see what they're saying about. No, sorry, wrong cell. Logan and Simpson counties. Nope, again, same cell. That's the one. See, this is the Quad State Tornado Supercell, or at least what's left of it. It's not really producing any more rotation. It's like basically all the rotation from it is gone. It's like the only thing left of this rotation is basically by Shelbyville. Shelbyville is, there's still some rotation left. That's probably, I would say, what's left of the supercell. It's basically just a line of storms now. What's left of the Quad State tornado is just an area of broad rotation near Shelbyville. That's all it is now. It's just broad rotation. Tornado threat is basically over. I mean, it started all the way in freaking northeastern Missouri and made it all the way into from like basically the south. It literally crossed sections of this country, went from basically what is technically known as the Deep South into technically parts of the Midwest. You know, Arkansas into Kentucky, like. It was on the ground for 5 hours, man. 5 hours. Looks like an area of light snow in Iowa. My friend lives in Cedar Rapids. He's probably not getting any snow yet. Nope, but he's about to get some. And that looks like it's some pretty damn heavy snow. That looks heavy. That looks like some pretty heavy snow. It's pretty quick. I would say that would probably put down maybe half an inch to an inch of snow. Let me just see what's Perry getting. Perry, Iowa. I'm looking on my computer, and Perry, Iowa right now is getting snow and wind. Something about an inch. Snowfall around 1 inch. Higher wind gusts possible. I'm also going to see how many COVID cases New York City had. Yeah, New York's been having a big surge in COVID cases in the past few days. Like, right now, December 11th, or December 9th, we have like 10,000 COVID cases. Yeah, forget about snow. We're focusing on tornadoes right now. Let's look at Bowling Green again. Make sure they're okay. Oh no. Please don't do. Looks like the southern end of the south, the northern end of the storm. Damn it! We got a large tornado on the ground and heading right towards Bowling Green. Tornado on the ground. Tornado on the ground. Wait, I think yeah.
Towards Bowling Green, or should I say, that area rotation. I'm seeing 114 outbound with 30 inbound right now, so we still have a pretty decently strong area of rotation. We actually have a debris ball making its way, as of the latest scan, right towards Bowling Green. Ooh. So if you're anywhere near Memphis Junction, Bowling Green, and along those areas, you need to be taking shelter immediately, as this does seem to be a violent, ongoing situation.
Gosh! Again!
The latest scan,
Right towards Bowling Green! Right towards Bowling Green, Kentucky, we have a debris ball. Just popped out of nowhere.
I'm getting 175 miles an hour gate to gate right now, 2,000 feet above the surface, so we could be looking at a very, very strong and violent tornado making its way towards the Bowling Green metro area at this time. I wouldn't be surprised to possibly see a tornado emergency associated with this if it is still as strong as when it enters near the Bowling Green downtown metro area, but at this time, we still do have that tornado warning in place for that area.
And we have velocities, Evan, we have velocities near 140 miles an hour.
That's what I'm saying, and gate to gate, you take the 34 and the 140, you get about 175 mile an hour winds possible.
This debris ball is so prominent on Doppler radar, I could clearly see it. Like, from the decibels and stuff, you could see it. It's like this dark red mass on radar.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, listen, if you're in the Bowling Green area, do not be surprised if you get a tornado emergency for much of the metro downtown area. It is a very high populated place, and with a strong to violent tornado like this taking place, that doesn't seem much out of the question.
Yeah.
Oh, and
by the way, you're talking a little too loud into the mic, Evan.
Quick.
What'd you say?
You're talking way too loud over the mic on my desktop audio. It's going all the way up to red.
Okay, well, I was just trying to make sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, David, I did measure this debris ball with the new scan here on the
literally from only a couple minutes ago.
1.5 miles as the debris ball is.
Oh my gosh. If you're in Bowling Green, you better be taking shelter right now. This is a violent tornado. That is...
Look at the NROT.
Yeah, I'm seeing the... Oh yeah, the NROT has increased. Oh yeah, it's going right over to that populated area. Oh crap.
Right over Bowling Green. And you have to remember, Bowling Green has around 70,000 people.
70,000? Oh gosh.
70,000, and that's just Bowling Green itself, not including the metro area. The metro area, I thought I saw on Wikipedia earlier, is 100 and something thousand. 179,000 is the estimate for the metro area.
Okay, we need
Bowling Green is getting slammed by a tornado.
Yeah, let's try to figure out which ones are online still.
PDS.
Oh!
PDS.
Yeah, PDS ain't gonna cut it. This is a tornado emergency.
Okay,
yeah,
we do have
this is a freaking tornado emergency. This is a life or death situation. Man.
Bowling Green. Oh my goodness. Low goodness.
Actually, let me look at that.
That is, oh wait, no, never mind. These are still cameras. Still images. No, I hate that.
Alright. As of 1:17 a.m., a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near Bowling Green. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Radar confirmed damaging tornado. Tornado damage threat is considerable.
Oh yeah, look at the rain coming down in Bowling Green right now. This is insane. Look at that rain coming down.
A very strong tornado is occurring near Bowling Green at this time. Please take shelter if you're anywhere around the surrounding areas or in the polygon of this green. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. Radar
Weather bug? Oh. WX. WX? WX or not BG. Oh my god. Store refused to. Looks like the tornado destroyed it. Okay. This is downtown Bowling Green right now. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, it's hitting downtown Bowling Green. There's a tornado. Debris about 10,000 feet. No, that's... It looks like the winds are about 30, 40 miles an hour. Very close. Yeah, this is downtown Bowling Green. Oh, no. Looks like power went out. Oh, man. 16,000 feet. Yep. It's about to hit downtown Bowling Green. Or I think it's hitting it right now. With ads. Yep. The cameras went out! Missing in action. All the cameras went out. All of them went out. All of them went out. Oh my god. All the cameras are gone. Tornado has hit downtown Bowling Green. Yep. Well. Correlation coefficient. Yep. Tornado has it went right through Bowling Green. Bowling Green just got hit by a tornado. Bowling Green just got hit by a large tornado. Oh, great. Bowling Green just got hit by a large tornado. This is basically as bad as it can get. Nighttime tornado going through a very populated area. This is basically the worst case scenario. It can't get much worse than this. A nighttime tornado hitting a large city. Literally popped out of nowhere. Just boom. This is when it popped. Boom. And unfortunately, they didn't issue a tornado emergency. Particularly dangerous situation. Located near Bowling Green. This is basically a city. I mean, at least if this didn't occur during the daytime, because that, you would have even more instability, and that could have made things worse. Let's see how high the debris went, and I'll tell you how strong that tornado likely was. Yikes. Yikes. That's at least 15,000 feet. No, about 20,000 feet. Debris is about 20,000 feet. Yeah, because that's your rain snow line, right? So you're lofting debris up to about 20,000 feet. Bingo. Reports, no. I kind of want to get rid of end reports right now. We have debris up to 30,000 feet from the Bowling Green tornado. Oh yeah, they issued a new tornado warning now. Tornado producing storm damaging tornado radar. Tornado. Oh, let's see now. Velocity. Wow, that is a big tornado. That is a large tornado. Oh man, and now it's spreading, and now the debris is going everywhere. Come on. Let's see if it's going to work now. Radars are guessing Bowling Green taking a direct hit. Yeah. Well, up to 30,000 feet. Quad state tornado. Oh, man. Phone keeps on freaking dying on me. Yeah, Bowling Green just took a direct hit from a tornado.
When it comes to birth control, you should go with what makes sense for your
Yeah,
life
Bowling
and
Green
your
just
body.
took
And if
basically
pregnancy
a
isn't
direct
what
hit
you want
from a
right now,
tornado.
meet Kylena, the lowest hormone 5-year IUD. One Kylena, up to 5 years of pregnancy prevention with no daily pills to remember. It's reliable, low-maintenance birth control
It's
on
now
your
basically
terms.
heading towards
Don't use
Smithborough,
Kylena if you have an
or
untreated
just north of
genital
Smithborough.
infection. Get infections
Let's see,
easily
let's look
or
at the
certain
velocity.
cancers. Less than 1% of users get a serious infection called PID. After placement, if you have persistent pelvic or stomach pain, excessive bleeding, or if Kylena comes out, talk to your healthcare professional. Kylena may go into or through the wall of the uterus. Pregnancy with Kylena is uncommon, but can be life-threatening and may cause loss of pregnancy or fertility. Ovarian cysts may occur, but usually disappear. Bleeding and spawning may increase in the first 3 to 6 months and remain irregular. Periods over time may become shorter, lighter, or may stop. Kylena does not protect against HIV or STDs. Ask your healthcare professional if Kylena makes sense for you.
You see this?
Okay, I don't know who's watching. We got hit by a hurricane. I'm at work in Mayfield. And we are trapped. Please, y'all, get us some help. We're at the candle factory in Mayfield. Please. Please.
Mayfield, Kentucky. Oh my God, that's Mayfield.
Help.
Oh my God, this
No food, please. Okay. I don't know who's watching. We got hit by a hurricane. I'm at work in Mayfield. And we are trapped. Please, y'all, get us some help. We're at the candle factory in Mayfield. Please. Please.
Shut up!
Send us some help. Somebody please send us some help. We are trapped. The wall is stuck on me. Like 500, nobody can get to us. Can't move.
Get it out.
Andrea. I'm out. I'm out. Okay, y'all, they got me out.
Her place got hit by that 5-state tornado.
Okay, y'all, they got me out. I gotta go see the EMT, y'all. I'm so bad. Y'all. Okay. I had like $500 I owe. I'm out. Hey, y'all, they got me out. I gotta go see the EMT, y'all. I'm so bad. Y'all. Okay. I had like $500 I owe. I'm out.
Yeah. Okay, let's look at the radar again. Looks like it finally lifted back up. Well, not quite. It looks like multiple tornadoes want to form along the line. It looks like we're getting a multiple series tornadoes. We're getting see we still have some rotation here. Basically just southeast of Brownsville, but we also have some rotation just southwest of Park City. So basically almost every cell is producing tornadoes. And yeah, oh my god, it won't stop. The quad state tornado cell is still rotating. It's still tornado warned, and it's still producing rotation. It's about to enter in Ohio. The quad state tornado cell is about to enter Ohio. Like, of course, the tornado lifted quite a while ago, but that cell is still going strong, basically. That cell is still kicking. Yep, that cell is still kicking it. It's still, well, holding itself together. Bremen, Hartford. This tornado, yeah, so the tornado touched down near Jonesboro, Arkansas. Near Jonesboro, Arkansas. Then into the tip of southern Missouri. Where it hit several towns. Then we lost into where it hit Sandburg. Tiptonville. Tiptonville. Union City. Border. Illinois. After hitting Mayfield. Then hit the north part. Princeton. Oh. Benton. North side of Benton. Benton. Gilbertville. Gilbertville. Amazing. And crossed. Over Kentucky Lake. Lakes. Going over land between the lakes. Sorry, what I'm doing, I'm typing up a summary of the tornado. Land between the lakes. Lakes. Recreation. Okay, recreation area. Land between the lakes, national recreation area. So it's a national park. I'm going over recreation area. Then the tornado twister crossed into Lake Barkley. Before main landfall has a hybrid tornado waterspout. The hybrid tornado waterspout as a tornadic waterspout. Yeah, it's hybrid because it's not exactly a waterspout, because it still probably had some connections to land. Like probably the tornado was so big that one side of it was over, was over one piece of land, and the backside was still probably over land. Only maybe the center of the tornado was over water. So probably it only became waterspout briefly. However, it might have became a waterspout briefly when it was over Lake Kentucky. That body of water is pretty wide. But then it passed very close to the Kentucky Recreation Center. Kentucky State Penitentiary came very close. Or at least let's see where in Kentucky the tornado went. I'm going to go to my Twitter gonna try to see. Michael Tracy. Alan. Yeah, I'm kind of falling down a rabbit hole a little bit. Let's backtrack. Why did I even go here? Okay, there we go. There, we're back on track now. There we go, Dawson Springs. Princeton, so South Princeton. If we're going just south of Princeton, okay. So going south of Princeton. Just south of the Kentucky State Penitentiary. Why am I suck at spelling. Penitentiary. 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 There we go. Kentucky State Penitentiary. Penitentiary. northward onto where the tornado continued just south of Princeton. Eddy Creek Marine Resort. Over the trying to see where the tornado. South of Princeton, which means if it went north of Benton. Eddy Creek Marine Resort. And Eddy Bay Landing. On to destroy, to likely destroy the and what else? Oh man. You know what? Let's see. Okay, I think the tornado is still there. Let's see. Alright. Velocity. Well, it looks like we still have a tornado on the ground. Well, it's still going strong. It's still going strong. It's gonna cross into Ohio shortly, so it's like seriously? Question mark, exclamation point. It's been a few hours since the supercell that spawned the tornado. Since the tornado lifted. Since the quad state tornado has lifted up, comma, but the cell that spawned the tornado is still going strong. Lift it up. This is the same supercell that formed in Kentucky, Missouri, and if it holds together, it will soon cross into Ohio. Oh my god, the storm is still active. Are you kidding me?
What?
We have a new mesoscale discussion, and that is that the severe threat will continue across Tornado Watch 558, and a downstream Tornado Watch issuance may be needed across Middle Tennessee, northern Mississippi, northern Louisiana, southeastern Arkansas, and northern Alabama.
What are they saying about it?
So, long story short, the severe threat is going to continue with all hazards remaining as a concern. This watch may be needed. Based on the expansive line of storms, QLCS is progressing across Tornado Watch, where around 1,000 joules per kilogram is still present amid a moist low-level environment with minimal capping, given predominantly linear storm mode oriented with nearly parallel to the effective bulk shear vector. Damaging wind gusts are expected to be the main threat with stronger storms. Nonetheless, JAN, GWX, and HTX VWPs around 0730Z show long, modestly curved photographs contributing to the helicity, so some tornado threat still exists with some more intense circulations embedded along the line. North-south oriented line segments that are aligned to more orthogonal to the deep shear layer will have the highest tornado potential along that new QLCS line. As low-level shear and deep layer ascent increase across northern Alabama and the middle Tennessee, a downstream tornado watch may be needed. So, long story short, we're having a QLCS line starting to form, as I mentioned earlier, in parts of northern Louisiana and eastern Texas, and as that grazes across to the east and conjoins with the current line that we have, tornadoes will be still possible along that line, combined with damaging wind gusts to some areas, already threatening the areas that were hit very severely across portions of Tennessee and eastern Arkansas.
Yeah, and we are still keeping an eye on this live right now. We are not going anywhere for a long time. We have a lot of people here in the call. They'll be happy to answer your questions. Someone said Oregon, please. I'm so serious. So if you're talking about Oregon as a state, we're not talking about Oregon. I'll talk about that in tomorrow's video discussion. Because we're going to get lots of rain, and they're probably wondering, what's it looking like?
David, check out the line that is starting to form in northern Louisiana, though. It looks pretty nasty.
Northern Louisiana. Okay, let me go back there.
And the eastern Arkansas area, too, like the Shreveport radar.
I gotta say, holy moly.
Yeah, if you look at the Shreveport radar and you can see that line starting to form, it looks pretty nasty.
There's a bunch of hail cores up there. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4 hail cores.
Wow, that line is very impressive. Wow.
Yeah.
I know. We're gonna have to. That's the line scooting across to the east, conjoining with our current line. That's going to bring that tornado threat along that line with some very, very strong damaging winds.
Oh yeah, I see that. Dang. Yeah, if you're downstream into Louisiana, Mississippi, Kazoo City, you got to be aware. Severe thunderstorms are approaching your area. They're not severe warned yet, but that could change in a hurry. Very quickly. Well, we're going to get back onto the tornado threat. That's what viewers are really here for, about if they're going to be impacted. The only tornado warning that we're really monitoring now is in Greene County. That's the main storm that we are really having a close monitor on. There is no super tight rotation. The rotation looks like it's backing down a little bit. We don't have much in the way. They might have a little bit of a debris ball, modest gears, but nothing like we had earlier. I mean, earlier it was just, earlier, like a few hours ago, it was out of control. So Cave City is down here near Bowling City. Horse Cave, Cave City, down here, you're getting a lot of moderate to heavy rainfall. You're on the back side of this storm. So therefore, you're looking at heaviest rain going through your area.
Arlington.
Maybe some strong winds that are moving through your area. Summersville, you're looking at a little bit of significant rainfall. Greensburg, Greene County, Taylor County in Kentucky, Hobson, Raywick, you're looking at the heaviest rainfall that is dumping over the area. It's kind of what we're seeing. But right now for Cave City, this is what we're currently seeing right now. There is the rain, heavier rain here, heavier rain here, heavier rain, maybe hail, maybe some hail at times, but mainly some of the heaviest rainfall.
Yeah, everybody's getting heavy rain, it seems like tonight.
Well, let's make sure California gets it on Sunday through Wednesday. We're going to have it for 3 to 4 straight days.
Man, oh man.
Atmospheric river setting up shop over our area.
We had it today, but it was just snow.
We're getting back onto that KLVX tornado. I do not see any CC drops in that, but I will continue to watch it. As far as the other tornado warnings go, I really don't see any massive amounts of rotation. You may see some gusty winds, but other than that, I am currently not really worried about that. As we get into the overnight hours, I really don't expect that to materialize. But I am pretty concerned with that line that's starting to develop, though, as far as damaging winds go. That could be an issue for some people down here.
Besides damaging winds, in Henderson County, Tennessee, emergency managers have reported widespread damage to trees and power lines along Highway 412 just west of Lexington. So that was a storm report of thunderstorm wind damage. Actually, if we go to Radar Omega, we can actually even put up some history here of storm reports. Spotter Network, last 60 minutes we can put up. These even work at all. No, they don't. So we don't have any reports here at the surface. I thought these storm reports would work. Maybe not. Spotter Network, I have that enabled. I guess I'll have to look into how that works, but I had it earlier. It worked fine. At least before I started the stream. Alright, we might have tightening up rotation again. Straight line winds possible. Getting into Hobson, Summersville in Kentucky, where that confirmed tornado warning is. We have really tight wind here, shifting winds. So I'm hoping everybody's having a great night. If you're new to the YouTube channel, subscribe. It helps out a lot. Also share this video or live stream with your family and friends. And also enable all notifications for the YouTube channel. It is very important that you do.
I have some breaking news here.
Oh, okay, what is it?
Go ahead.
So the tornado warning that is now located in Aaron, Tennessee, before it moved on in that area, when it was in the area of Mansfield, Big Sandy, Paris, and Henry, Corey Steele, a Skywarn spotter, reported a lot of damage on the northwest side of Henry County, Tennessee, including houses destroyed and mobile homes turned over and trees are down.
Oh my gosh.
That is the storm that is now in Aaron and McKinnon and Tennessee Ridge there to the east of that spotter report. So thank you, Corey Steele, for submitting that into the spotter network.
I have multiple
Let's up
photos
here in
from
Irvington, I believe.
the WKU campus in Bowling Green of the tornado through.
That rotation near Summersville is getting really tight. I mean, we got INROT now approaching 2.11, 2.25 on this, on the INROT. So this is strengthening. This is strengthening. So if you're in Hobson, Phillipsburg, we may have a recycling storm capable of a tornado. And that rotation, that shifting in winds is pretty alarming. So we gotta keep an eye on this. Yep, there it goes. It is recycling. Look at this, Evan. Look at this, Ethan. Look at this, Braden.
Yeah.
It's recycling.
Oh my goodness.
Look at the velocities on this. Velocities are increasing. 90 on one end to negative 70 on the other. Very tight rotation. So if you're in Hobson, you better be taking shelter. Developing tornado. Developing tornado.
Goodness gracious.
This is not good.
This the Campbellsville storm?
Yes, as of 3:05 a.m. 15 minutes ago is a radar-confirmed damaging tornado, and that does seem to be the case based on current radar presentation heading into parts of Campbell, Greensburg, and Summersville. Actually heading towards Hobson now in Jessietown, Phillipsburg. Alrighty.
So right now in Hobson, if you're in Taylor County, this is very, very significant. I mean, we definitely have really tight rotation on that. I mean, the INROT is now up to a 2 point. Oh my gosh, the INROT now is 2.75, Evan.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that... Oh... We're getting velocity currently now, 71 inward, 66 outwards. That's near 130 miles an hour. That could be mixing to the ground right now. I do not see a debris ball quite yet, but based on radar presentation, that could still be on the ground regardless. It just could be going over, like areas where they don't have much debris to pick up. That does not mean that it is not on the ground. There is a very, very good possibility that this tornado may be on the ground.
So yes, Hobson, if you're in Kentucky, Hobson, Kentucky, Taylor County, Kentucky, this is really, really significant. I know it's out in the middle of nowhere, but we do have houses here. We have trees. We have people that live downstream of this. The next big town, though, would be Lebanon in Marion County in Kentucky. If this continues to be as strong as it is, Calvary. Do you see this, Ethan? Look at, and they extended the tornado warning, and it is radar confirmed tornado, so there is probably debris on this.
And going off of that, Lebanon has 5,500 people, and then the next major population center would be either Danville or Harrodsburg, and both of those combined have a combined population of 25,000 people. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, this is really, really big. This is a big deal now. This rotation has really exploded. Really exploded. Do you see that, Ethan?
Wow.
Hey, MG, what area are you in so I can make sure that you're going to be alright for the rest of tonight so you can get some rest, buddy?
You there, Ethan? Okay, look at the rotation. Oh, and this got stronger. It is getting stronger. Now up to 2.8. Oh my goodness, look at this rotation. So Ethan, what is the downstream environment looking like on this storm? Because this is, I mean, we're in the dead of night. It is 2:24, 3:24 in the morning in Kentucky right now. And this thing is not giving up.
Yeah, so this is the one that was... No, and there's a really interesting thing about that. The 0 to 500 meter storm relative velocity, a fairly new tool introduced in forecasting. That is a really important layer when it comes to tornadic potential, because that's the lowest
The quad state tornado supercell just doesn't want to fucking die.
SRH in that layer is 400 meters square per second squared tonight, and that is
it now has its set size on Ohio.
Favorable for low-level mesocyclone development, tornado genesis even, because that's in the layer that is really important for those processes to develop. And this is still along the instability axis where we have surface or mixed layer cave of 500 to even 1,000 joules per kilogram still going at this point in the night, because we still have some pretty good 500, 850 millibar flow, 60 knots coming in through this area, so the moisture is continuing to come into the region. The mid-level lapse rates are not very steep, but they are sufficient to get some enhanced instability when you consider the 500 millibar temperatures that are falling. So overall, you get the intense deep layer shear that's 65 to 80 knots right now, the extremely strong low-level storm relative velocity, which in the 0 to 500 meter layer is still 300 plus, and the decent thermodynamics that are still in place along the instability axis, then you have a continuing risk for tornadoes, particularly in central to southern Kentucky right now. Also in the central parts of Tennessee is where we're seeing this highest threat.
Yeah.
We got a big CC drop, guys.
Big debris ball on that.
Oh my gosh!
Mile in diameter.
Oh.
Very large.
We have at 3:22. We have a damaging radar-confirmed tornado for Bradford, Lebanon, Mayfield, Harrodsburg, Danville, and Junction City, Kentucky. Please take shelter immediately.
Oh my!
This is a very violent and damaging tornado.
Okay, look at the radar. Okay, the estimated velocities on this are at plus 90 versus negative 90.
And guys, I have a track time on these too. 328 is going to be in Findlay, 332 in Newmarket, 335 in Calvary, 337 in Greenbrier, and 344 in Peanut.
Oh, that debris ball. Oh my freaking moly. If you're in Jessetown in Kentucky, Calvary, you gotta be taking shelter. Phillipsburg, okay, this is a very intense debris ball, and the bad thing is, one, this is in the middle of nowhere, so, I mean, this is even worse than it actually looks. Secondly, it's like, it's at night. People are sleeping. This is 2, almost 3 in the morning in some sense, depending on the time zone you're in. By the way, Justin B, thank you for the $5 donation. You've been a big help for staying up on this crazy night of severe weather. Thank you for keeping me informed and prepared.
2.55 NROT. If you look on base, oh yeah, this thing is definitely getting loaded here. We got 97 outbound and we got 57 inbound, so that's around 150 miles an hour, give or take.
Oh my goodness.
This tornado. CC drop is still very evident, and estimated hail size seems to be around half an inch for that storm. You can even see it on base reflectivity as well under the yellow TVS. It has a yellow TVS signal, so you can also track it with that as well.
Yeah.
And hey guys, if it stays on this track, Danville looks to take a direct hit here.
Oh gosh.
And that is one of the bigger population centers in this area.
There's also a debris ball on that storm southwest of Nashville as well.
Southwest of Nashville too?
Yep.
Oh god.
Hey.
We got 2 places now. Great.
As of 2:27, we have a damaging radar-confirmed tornado for southwestern Dixon, North Central Perry, Humphreys, and northwestern Hickman counties at this time.
Oh my goodness, yes, we do have a debris ball. Bald Spring in Humphreys County in Tennessee. We do have a debris ball there. Yes, we do. We have a debris
2
ball.
active confirmed tornadoes at this time. We need everybody in these polygons to take shelter immediately. I am receiving 88 inbound and around 30 outbound, so that is around 110. Actually, take that back, 98 inbound and around 26 outbound, so about 115 to 120 miles an hour currently in that storm, with the debris ball becoming evident as well.
Oh, yeah. Let's take a look.
John, good catch on that.
That's why we have John 542E here. He's awesome.
Glad to be here.
Glad to have you.
That is
We were all tunnel vision with that northern storm, I bet.
Well, I'm watching that storm right now in Jesse's Town in Kentucky. This thing, look at the debris ball on that.
Yes, we need to keep tabs on the one in Kentucky and the one in Tennessee at this time.
I have more pictures from Mayfield going into the chat here right now. These are pretty bad.
We also have a new tornado warning that is for...
Oh my gosh.
Let's see here. Mason, Robertson, and southeastern Bracken counties in Kentucky here, and that is going to be going until around 3:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is radar indicated rotation about to cross into the state of Ohio.
And just coming out now
Oh, wow.
For Kentucky, Governor Andy Beshear has declared a state of emergency.
Oh my gosh. This is horrible. I mean, as bad as it gets.
Quad State Tornado Supercell
pictures
doesn't run to die.
chat.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
If you are in Lebanon, Kentucky, you might want to take cover immediately.
Wow, look at the damage. That's damage from the tornado. Here's even more extensive damage. Looks like... Wow.
I'm not surprised.
That is
This
horrible.
probably the
That
worst
is just
tornado
horrible to
outbreak in the
see.
state's history.
You even see the rain coming down in there. That's coming down pretty hard.
Debris ball heading for Bradfordsville up there in Kentucky on that radar confirmed tornado warning. For the new one that's radar indicated in northern Kentucky, southern Ohio, I do not see any heavy rotation on that at this time. And that's that as far as that goes.
Look at this. I mean, wow.
There's debris up to 15K right
Roof
now.
completely destroyed on that building. Thank you for that. Wow, that debris ball is pretty big still. The NROT is definitely remaining. Oh, the NROT came back up again on it. The NROT has come back up. So this is really holding together on the NROT. We're up to a 2.5 on this. 2.5 on the NROT, which is the velocity that the storm is exhibiting right now. Reds and pinks, including eventually bright pinks and white colors, indicate very strong velocities, vorticities that we're looking at on Doppler.
I mean, something compared to what happened earlier.
So if you're downstream in Kentucky, Bradfordville, definitely, Riley, you got to be making sure you're in your shelter. This is still strong rotation, and we still have a debris ball on that storm. Really strong.
A very small debris ball in northern Kentucky there near Germantown, the one that I just announced. I see a very small debris ball possibly taking place with that couplet of velocity.
In Masonville?
Yes. No, near Maysville, Washington, Germantown. That is way up there in northern Kentucky there.
I meant to say Maysville, not Masonsville.
Yeah, there is a very small amount of a CC though, but that does seem to be a pretty decent couplet in there.
Hey. Um. Hey, sour milk? Appeals voice chat? This is the tornado that the Quad State Tornado Supercell just doesn't want to die. The Quad State Tornado Supercell is still kicking. It has it hasn't produced a tornado since 1 a.m., but it's still trying. Wow. Oh wait, I'm live streaming this, aren't I? I need to stop that. Marion, Indiana. Huh. Marion, Indiana? What? Marion. Wait, you hear me? Wait. Did you hear someone's voice? Hold on. There is a QLCS going through. Wait. Marion, Indiana. Well, it passed through already. Well, it passed through already, but the real stuff is happening in Kentucky. Quasi-linear convective system. A QLCS is basically the scientific name for a squall line. Have you ever wondered why there is lightning after a squall line passes through, and why there is so much rain behind a squall line? Question mark. It has something to do with the ascending front to rear inflow. Basically, warm air ascends and goes to the back of the convective system. That is why squall lines have thunder and lightning behind the main line. Even though the convective system is moving left to right, most of the lightning and the steady rain is to the left of the squall line. But how do I get accepted into the server? It's another one of those long track supercells.
Wow, that is... Look at that tornado from earlier. Oh my goodness.
With every lightning strike, it got closer.
Yeah.
Oh, that is bad. Thank you, Alan, for the $10 donation. Love you a lot. I appreciate it. Look
Here's
at that.
Another, this is the most recent rotation track here.
Reason.
That is just insane.
Oh my gosh.
Looks to be at the end of that tornado. They had twins too. If you look, it's two different areas there.
Yep, I see it.
Mass.
Yep, I see it.
Actually, 3 different areas. There's one to the south, there's one in the middle, and the top one.
I got 109 touching 36 here, around 145 miles an hour near Burns. There is a CC drop heading right into Burns right now, and a NROT is present, sitting around 1.5.
There's 2 different areas of rotation here too.
Oh yeah.
There's one to the west of Burns and one to the east of Burns, if my radar is not behind. The one to the east does not have a CC drop as the west one does, but just be careful of that one as well. And they just downgraded that Danville storm to radar indicated, and I think they may just let it expire.
Wait, which one? Danville?
Yes, the Danville Perry Junction City one. The one that has caused all the trouble in the past. It's not really much rotation to speak of over here as there was earlier. I mean, there's a little on the south side of the cell, but
okay.
Not as much as we saw earlier with the 290 miles of travel.
Alright, we just got wind damage reports in Lobelville in Tennessee. We got train weather spotters reported several trees down on power lines. Power outages reported through Perry County.
David, you might want to look again at this Danville cell. There's still a little CC drop on this.
Okay. Let me go over to that one. Let's see. Oh yeah, there is still a little CC drop on that. There is still
right
a little
in that
CC
rotation
drop.
too.
Yep.
Oh, I think it might be recycling. Great.
What happened was something right out of a crazy
This does not end.
scenario gone bad.
No, it does not. You're not going to get any sleep tonight, David. The weather gods are out to get you and all of Kentucky, I guess. I don't know why. That's what it seems like today.
We had not a tri-state tornado, but a quad-state tornado, and it was even longer track than in 1925.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to get some sleep here like at 2 or 3 in the morning though. I mean, this is... Wow.
How long is that for you? It'll be like 5 here, or what?
If I go until 3 in the morning, that will be 6 in the morning Eastern time.
Oh, so it'll be 5 my time, so yeah. We can go till then. I'll be down to go all night. I got 4 monsters here.
I'm fine to do that.
Same here. I got my monster here. Yeah.
People are talking about Satan in the chat. I don't know what is up with this whole Satan.
Just ignore it. People on crazy people on YouTube are gonna be crazy people on YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone has the right to express themselves. We can just ignore it.
Somebody is saying they lost power in Burns, Tennessee.
Wow. Yeah, a lot of power outages. A lot of power outages.
Tornadoes going on.
IR Andy said that they won't let her leave work right now because of the inclement weather there.
Where's that at?
Just somebody in the chat said that their boss or their work wouldn't let them leave work because of the weather.
Well, that's good. I mean, I wouldn't want to be out in this unless you're trained enough. David, another CC drop on that Danville cell.
Yep, I see it. I see it. You know what? No, that's not a CC drop. It is not a CC drop. If you go to base reflectivity, it is in a little clear slot, so it is not. It's debunked. It is not a CC drop.
I don't know about that, David. Check radar scope real quick.
Actually, David, that could be a CC drop because what happens sometimes is if you compare it with velocity, there is a little bit of rotation there. The debris could be displaced from the main area of precipitation. It could still definitely be damaging enough to produce a CC drop there.
Yep, it just moved along with it too.
Yeah, it's following the precip and the winds here.
Okay, yep, that is
and
okay.
It's
that is
into this the Danville area here. It's 4 miles out, so
crap!
67 miles an hour or so.
It is getting close to Danville. This is bad.
We'll have another major city on our list here. Oh my god!
What's a CC drop? It's called
correlation coefficient.
It is called courtesy clerk drop. No, I'm just kidding. It's called. It is called correlation coefficient. That's what CC drop actually is.
And it's where debris is displaced into the air.
Oh, Ethan's back! Yay!
And when the radar picks up any debris, it'll appear as blue, green, depending on how much debris is in the air. So it's all if there's a tornado or something that's making debris go aloft, pretty much. And if there is debris aloft, that CC drop does, everything will be red around it, and you'll be able to see it pretty clearly. It's usually red or pink as the zero correlation coefficient, and blue being like there's debris in the air. Blue or gray, even sometimes black. There's a lot of debris.
All right, Ethan, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back in about 10 or so minutes. Can you share your screen and talk about the severe weather while Braden and the others are here?
Yeah, let me get it set up.
Just noticed the 2:30.
So I am getting hungry. I need a little snack. Gotta get a snack for energy.
In the western sides of Nashville.
I'm going.
Yeah, it's getting close to Nashville here.
Are you gonna put Ethan's screen up so he can track it for?
Yep. Here we go. All right. There we go. All right. Take the floor. I'll be back in about 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay, so continuing this seemingly never-ending outbreak of severe weather, headed into Nashville now, we see 2 tornado warnings, one near Kingston Springs, the other headed toward Brentwood, both of which head into the Nashville area, downtown. And what we're seeing here on the left, we're looking at the reflectivity. We see these separate storms. The Kingston Springs one appears to be rotating pretty strongly compared to the other one, but it is still rotating. Both of them are rotating. South of Fairview is one of them, and the other one is... What is happening? Okay, I'm opening up my program so I can draw. So I can illustrate things a little more clearly on the screen. And that's why the radar has gone blank for a second, but it will reload. My internet has been very slow. My computer has been strained because I've had 4 radars open and probably 20 other tabs open. Okay, the radar's back here. For specific areas, this warning includes northwestern Davidson, southeastern Dixon, that thing will go away here in a second, northwestern Williamson, and southeastern Chatham counties in Middle Tennessee. That's the northern one. The southern one is southern Davidson and northern Williamson counties. These are the latest tornado warnings to be issued. Okay, this should work. Yeah. Okay, yes. So, now here's the Kingston Springs area. There's the rotation. We're looking at one of them. Fairview down here on the right side of the screen. There's another one of the rotations. And this is Nashville. So downtown Nashville is under the warning, and these areas of rotation are headed in that direction within this broader line of severe thunderstorms, which extends into southern parts of the state, and even into parts of Kentucky. We see widespread severe thunderstorm warnings all the way down here to Linden, Hollandwold, all the way up toward the Russellville, Kentucky area, and even further north. So a pretty extensive band of severe thunderstorm warnings going on with that. And further up to the north, checking out these storms here, there is a tornado warning around the Danville area. I'm going to open up a different radar on that. Here's looking down toward Nashville once again, where we have tornado warnings approaching the downtown area here pretty soon. And back down into Kentucky, we're going to go to a different radar site so we can get a better view of this. Because we do have a tornado warning from Danville to Richmond from a Supercell, it appears. Once this loads, again, things have been loading so slowly.
And
Here,
do you see there's 2 areas of rotation on that cell now?
on the Danville one.
Yes, there's one south of Junction City, and then there's one moving into Danville.
Okay, I'm gonna be looking at that a little more closely. My program was slow to open.
Oh, that's alright.
Okay, yes. Yeah, here it is. That's what's just been mentioned. This is on the right side of the screen. We're looking at storm relative velocity. There's Danville. There's one area of rotation. There's Junction City. There's another area of rotation. And correlating that over here on this part of the screen, we've got this little bit of a hook structure you can kind of see in there. And another little bit of a circulation coming in right around the Junction City area. Things are kind of wrapping around there to where we have this tornado warning. This is in effect for portions of several counties: northwestern Lincoln, southeastern Mercer, Gerald, central Jasmine, Boyle, western Madison, and northern Casey counties. In central Kentucky, pretty interesting areas of rotation here, where we have 2 separate areas of rotation. These are going to be also heading off to the northeast toward the Bourne area. Lancaster also possibly affected, and as I had mentioned earlier, eventually we'll get downstream enough to where Valley View up here, Richmond over here, these areas could come into play. My radar program closed out. Okay, that wasn't helpful. But we have a confirmed tornado warning now. Yeah, we have a confirmed tornado warning now over Kingston Springs. This is a particularly dangerous situation. And we're taking a look here. Yes, very tight rotation.
Oh wow,
there's
even a debris ball on that too.
Wow, that is.
The quad
you can see in the color.
Supercell has now merged into a QLCS.
Certainly, on this side of the screen, definitely a debris signature, which is well co-located with a tight TVS here. So we have a PDS large tornado on this that is doing damage, and tracking this downstream, it ends up heading toward portions of the Nashville area as this warning progresses.
With that debris ball, I just measured diameter, and it is 1.3 miles in diameter.
Oh my gosh. That is a pretty substantial signature of a tornado right here. An indication we could be seeing a strong tornado just north of Kingston Springs and headed off to the northeast. The storm motion on this, based on the latest from the warning, is 60 miles per hour. So this is moving really, really quickly, and areas downstream won't have very much time to prepare. Anyone who's in this warning really needs to take cover. This is headed into Nashville, the western and northern portions of it in particular. We do have very clear indications of a tornado here. At 2.5 degree, not really seeing very much. 1.8 degree, not a lot. So we are having debris lofted, hopefully not very high, but we are definitely seeing that signature in the low levels. Signature's possibly of a strong tornado. And there is the latest scan on the left side, the right side, yeah, the right side's updated now, north of Pegram now. The debris signature has gotten a little less intense. It's right here. Here's the TVS signature that we're seeing on the radar. For reference, again, Kingston Springs down here, and Pegram is right here. And on the broader sense of this, you can see Nashville is over here off to the east. That's where we're concerned about how this is going to develop as it heads toward the Nashville area. But in the latest scan, the debris ball is still present. The correlation coefficient values have increased some, however. So hopefully it's going to weaken some, but that does not mean it has lifted. It just means that at this point, it is moving out of the more densely populated area and having less to hit. You can see just how quickly that popped up insanely fast to the north of Kingston Springs, and now to the north of Pegram as well.
Finally got my GR level 3 to work.
Oh, good. You can see on the base reflectivity also, this is right into here, we often call it the kidney bean shape to a supercell. That's it right there. You see it hooking around, the inflow air coming in through here, and the air descending on the backside of the storm. That's how you get this area of rotation right through here that is producing that tornado. Confirmed tornado, very near the Kingston Springs area, 9 miles southwest of Ashland City, moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. That's one of the problems we've dealt with these thunderstorms, is they are developing very quickly, and they are moving very quickly. So you certainly want to take every warning seriously and take shelter as soon as you possibly can, because they will not give you very much time to prepare. Again, here, Nashville, for reference, these storms are coming into the Nashville area. Hendersonville could also be seeing this, so Hendersonville, downstream of this tornado warning. Really need to monitor this situation. Anyone in this populated area, we are seeing these dangerous storms, and they could rapidly evolve, as we have certainly just been describing. We'll take another look at the debris signature on this. Thankfully, it has gotten a bit weaker. The TVS is not quite as tight as it had been. Again, here's Pegram right down here on the right side of the screen. The area of rotation is up here. On the left side of the screen, here's the debris signature. And we'll take that back a couple frames so you can see just how strong it was when it hit something north of Kingston Springs, warranting a PDS tornado warning. And it's still on the ground. We still have debris that is in the air. But hopefully it's not quite as strong as it was earlier. However, it still poses an immediate threat to life and property. Looks like we have adjusted the warning. The warning for northwestern Davidson, southeastern.
Back. Welcome back. I am back. How is it coming along?
Welcome back, David.
A PDS tornado warning.
Tornado.
Are you kidding? A PDS tornado warning.
For Nashville.
Oh Oh my gosh. Let me see.
It is huge.
Wow. The debris has came down a little bit though. Yeah, wow, a particularly dangerous situation this late at night. That is,
it is.
Wow.
3 or 4 in the morning.
This is really you don't see this very often. This is absolutely psycho.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
This is an extreme setup here.
Yes. It's crazy. And in December, too.
This is late. This is late in the season for this.
It's heading right in the northern part of downtown Nashville as well.
Yeah, it looks like a direct path towards the downtown Nashville area.
Nerve with me. As someone who's been
Gosh,
bullied
if
my
you're in
whole life
Nashville, if you're in
for being on the
Davidson,
opposite
yes,
spectrum,
Davidson,
that.
that's my county.
And yeah,
It's going to be headed right into my
I know
county
he's been
in Tennessee.
picking on you.
Davidson
If I would've
County
had him,
in
I would
Tennessee and Nashville. Wow.
ban him.
Hey, Ethan, if you want, I've already timed that dude out. You can hide the channel if you
That is some
I'm
strong
really
wind
sorry
on
you
that.
have to go
I'm
through
sorry,
this.
what?
I said, I've already timed that dude out, like, a bunch, like 3 times tonight. If you want to hide him from the channel, you can.
Yeah. Okay.
The one that was making that was preaching every other message.
So again, we are taking a live look at this right now. A live look. Okay? At the Doppler radar. And I'll tell you what, this is significant. We have debris. We have tornadoes going on. PDS tornado warning in Davidson County in Tennessee.
Yeah,
I mean, this is
harassment.
really crazy. This is just... Okay, Davidson County right now, Nashville, needs to be taking shelter. This is pretty concerning right now, okay? We're doing all we can to keep you live coverage going on most of the night right now.
Most of the night for the people that are being impacted.
Oh, of course. Of course. So Davidson County, Nashville, you need to be taking shelter. This is a PDS tornado warning that is continuing. And yes, there is some very strong wind velocities on this. I mean, oh, that's time for my bed. But I'm going to avoid that. So, negative 102 miles an hour on velocities here approaching Nashville. Wow. I mean, that is just crazy.
Right
Nashville,
now,
Tennessee.
It can become very dangerous.
And this is, we're going to continue to monitor this,
especially if he's
for a while.
That doxes people.
So again, Nashville, Tennessee right now, we are keeping an eye on the severe thunderstorms right now. This is tornado. There's a tornado that is potentially on the ground. Still, it has really, debris ball still there right now with this very strong wind maximum. So we do got a little bit of a debris ball approaching Nashville right now. Very populated area. Crashville, Tennessee. Haven't heard of that name.
Smashville. It's Nashville.
No.
Smashville.
Smashville, Tennessee. Okay, because
hockey fans unite here. Smashville.
Any news on Nashville? Yes, we're looking at Nashville, Tennessee right now. We have a little bit of a debris ball, and Ethan was explaining this earlier. A little bit of a debris ball that we have, a little wind maximum that is approaching the area. It is still there.
I'm going to take a small break real quick. I need to get a drink and a snack to eat.
Yep, okay. So we got a little bit of some debris still on this. Davidson County, Nashville City in Tennessee. Gotta be on the lookout. This is pretty strong, headed your way. In fact, we might have... Wow, there's actually reflectivity values, Ethan, on this at near 60 decibels.
Oh, wow.
So there is some debris being lofted into the air.
People are saying there's 50 dead in Mayfield. I haven't seen any confirmed reports about that, so...
You're very welcome, Fish Holic.
Yeah, please avoid sharing unverified information, because this is a rapidly evolving situation that we need to get the best information out there.
Yes.
Where do you send pictures? In the Discord server, Robert Jones? If you want to participate in the Weather Club Discord server, there is a link. Make sure you read the rules, click the verification button, and then one of our staff team will be happy to take the read rules away as soon as you have verified. Thank you.
And also, if you're trying to post pictures, it is in all topics, and it's the third one off the bottom. It says photos.
Yes. Any updates for Antioch, Tennessee? Antioch, Tennessee, that is downstream. Help me out, Dixon. So...
Tornado sirens going off in Nashville since I've...
Nashville, uh-oh. So if you're in Nashville, you got, yeah, tornado sirens going off. This is pretty concerning right now. You gotta be taking shelter.
David, I have a link here for a live stream out of Nashville here.
Cool. Give it.
Here you go.
Sweet.
If you just press play, it'll automatically play.
But because of my
take a look.
It's taking me longer. I live in NYC.
Thank you, Ian Gennard, for the $5 donation. You are awesome. Yeah, so this is a live look at Nashville, Tennessee right now. And as we can see, definitely rain coming down, and we're looking for any power flashes that this tornado may present. Again, this is the Nashville live camera in Tennessee, as we can see. Live Nashville, Tennessee camera right now. And yeah, it's looking a little bit terrible out there. Can you help answer questions in the chat? They are getting pretty crazy, Ethan or someone.
I am attempting.
Okay.
I am attempting.
Also, John, if you could help out, thank you. So again, so yeah, wow, it's really coming down in Nashville now. Wow, there it is. There goes the lights. They are beginning to disappear already. Definitely stormy there.
Oh my god. Everybody that keeps putting in the 50 dead, I'm going to time you out. That is...
Wow, that rain is really coming down. Please be safe out there. Please be safe. Nashville really getting hit with rain. Some bow echoes going on in Brentwood right now. Very strong winds with that. Might even see large hail with that storm. Very large hail. What building is the camera on? I do not know. Brayden, you've looked for the camera. Do you know where, what the building is? Where this?
Here, I will quick check that. It should be in the description here. Yes, let's see. This is on top of,
Thank you, Austin, for the $5 donation. Can you check Ripley, Ohio, please? We are getting hit bad and have no other form of weather except this. All right, let me check Ripley, Ohio. Let's go up to Ohio.
Buildings on Broadway include the elegant glass tower that houses the Nashville Visitor Center and is part of Bridgestone Arena, an important all-around music venue and sports venue across Broadway just behind the honky-tonk bars and nightclubs. This is the Hilton Nashville Downtown Hotel. I don't know if that's where it is, but I do know that this is 2 minutes old. So this is 2 minutes 2 minutes behind. Evan, where did you get that?
All right, so Ripley, Ohio is over here, and it is definitely raining pretty hard there. Look at that. Rain is coming down. Maybe some severe weather as that line pulls through the area. So that's what we're looking at right there.
David?
Yes.
Okay, yep. Breaking, at least 50 people killed in Mayfield, Kentucky, an overnight tornado per Governor Brashear. So the governor confirmed 50 dead.
Oh my gosh. So you guys were right the whole time. Thank you for letting me know.
Yep.
Maybe we gotta trust our viewers, some of our most loyal viewers.
Well, the last time I trusted viewers kind of screwed us over, so.
Okay. If you guys are honest, I'm honest with you as far as this weather goes. It looks like
Bowling Green, there's 3 dead. Confirmed right now.
Oh my goodness. Could this be the deadliest tornado outbreak?
Oh my gosh.
I should say this should be the deadliest outbreak in December.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
The dead of December.
I wouldn't say it's the deadliest outbreak of all time.
No. 2012 still takes the cake.
Oh yeah.
One of them, at least.
But yes, Nashville,
Kentucky scanner includes Bowling Green. First responder reports 30 houses that are gone.
30 houses.
Yes.
Oh
my God.
What?
Oh my God. Here, David, watch this. You could completely see this tornado move into Bowling Green here. It's right in the center of the screen.
Quite a bit from the storm, so you can AAA systems.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Clear as daylight.
Oh wow. That is crazy. That is just beyond crazy. That is sickening.
Yeah, and we got more to deal with too.
This whole situation is just so horrific.
Oh yeah.
Well, all I know right now is all of our tornado warnings are either expired or canceled, or actually 2 have been canceled, and then both the other tornado warnings are radar indicated at this time.
But there has not been a period where there was not a tornado warning as soon as this event broke out.
No, there's been consistent tornado warnings the whole night.
I mean, this is crazy. Nearly 12 hours now. Half a day of severe weather here. That's uncommon.
Governor
And that the 290 storm has officially been canceled. That warning up there by the one that moved through Danville and was moving into Richmond
prayers to
earlier.
And Bowling Green.
It is now gone, which is incredible. That's a historic storm right there.
Jeez. Wow.
I think it's finally dead, but I don't want to say that because then it'll just come back.
This is unfortunate. This is unfortunate.
Yes. Especially in Mayfield. They got hammered. One of the bigger cities that got hit on this list as well. Mayfield with Bowling Green and all that. It's crazy. I actually have somebody in Discord. I have somebody in Discord that is actually in one of the damage paths here. He's from Williamstown, Kentucky. He had straight line wind damage, and here I'm gonna send this image in chat so you guys can see here. This is the picture you just sent me through DMs here.
Again,
and I'm guessing this is right outside of his house.
This is what's so fun about Discord, by the way. Sorry I haven't been talking very much. Letting my good old buddies do it. Yeah, look at that damage. Wow.
And I'm guessing that's outside of his house.
Oh my goodness. I hope he's okay. But that's the thing with Discord, everybody. You get to interact with each other. It's a live stream all the time in the server. I mean, you can chat anytime, anywhere, in any part of the server. In VCs, pretty cool, pretty fun. Make sure you're approving people, okay?
We have been.
Alright, okay, I just...
Jeff Petrowski is on the scene reporting multiple bodies, both living and deceased, being pulled from the Mayfield candle factory.
Oh my gosh.
I'm looking at this on Twitter and confirming this from one of our viewers in chat saying it. Yeah, I can confirm that is real.
Oh my dear Lord. Oh my dear Lord. Okay, we have a confirmed tornado somewhere. Oh wait, maybe it's canceled, never mind, because I see it on the list of tornado warnings. I think...
Yeah.
Yep, I think it's canceled.
Yep, both of those just got canceled. These two are 3, 4...
Kentucky Governor Bouchard just confirmed 50 people have died in the town of Mayfield. The Mayfield tornado has killed 50 people. Actually, the Quad State tornado in Mayfield has killed 50 people.
45 and...
We have 50 people that have perished in the town of Mayfield. And that's probably not even the final tally, unfortunately. I also heard that 30 homes have been swept away. we have likely EF4 damage in the town of Mayfield, Kentucky. Mayfield, Kentucky has sustained major catastrophic damage. This is a pretty large town. This isn't like a little, you know, town, middle of nowhere town. This is a pretty large community. I mean, this is like, I mean, look at Mayfield. I mean, it looks pretty populated. Candle factory. Let me see. Mayfield consumer products. Looks like that's where the tornado was. It's like right there. Mayfield Candle Factory. That's where the tornado hit. So the candle factory that was hit by the tornado is located here. So this is the path the tornado took. Okay, let me go on Google Maps. Mayfield Consumer Products is the name of the place National Drive in Mayfield, Connecticut. So that's where the tornado hit. I don't know if it was the center or at least a part of the tornado hit there. And then it moved basically northeastward, and basically hit Mayfield itself. They said 50 people died in Mayfield. I think the death toll is likely to rise. And that's not the only town that was hit either. It's not the only town. You had other towns as well. I mean, this was a really, really long track tornado that basically formed near Jonesboro. I mean, let's go to the storm reports and I'll show you what I'm talking about. It formed near Jonesboro, not over near Jonesboro. Hopkins, Kentucky. Mayfield. Major damage reported in Mayfield. No further details available at this time. Multiple damage. Truman, Arkansas. Let me see where Truman is. Is it Truman, Arkansas? Looks like that's the. Is it Truman, Arkansas, right? Central City, Kentucky. No. It looks like one large track tornado. Just Monette, Kentucky. No, Arkansas. Monette, Arkansas. So from right near Jonesboro, right? And 4 miles northwest of Bay. Bay, Arkansas. Boom, 4 miles, it said northwest of Bay. So basically, wow, Jonesboro. So this is where it formed, and then at 108 and 124, northwest of Monette, right? And then it basically moved like this. So basically Leechville, all these other towns. Hornersville. Yep, Leechville. Yep, Leechville. Monette, Leechville. And then Defiance, that was at 140. Defiance, Missouri. No. Not related. Hornersville, Missouri. There we go. Yep, related. So that's the same tornado. Okay. So yeah, it's basically the same tornado. And then Deering, Missouri. Deering, Missouri. Jesus Christ. And Defiance, Missouri. This is one of the major structural damage to surrounding buildings. Larger than reported on the ground southeast of Deering. Craighead, Arkansas. Brief tornadoes, I should know. Sandburg, Tennessee. Sandburg, Tennessee. Yep, same tornado. Same tornado again. Same tornado, wow. Sandburg. Central City. A little bit to the west of Central City. Nope, not related, not related. The town is called Kentucky Governor Bishar.
Restore your collection at ENS. Governor Bashir on the phone. Governor, can you hear me?
I can.
There you are. Thanks for joining us.
You see that tornado warning storm that's near Ohio? That's about 3:18 in the morning. That is the same cell that actually formed in Arkansas. Like, this is crazy. Like, it's about to enter a state that's bordering Pennsylvania, that borders New York. Like, this is almost like one storm that literally traversed almost like a good portion of this country. This is unheard of. It was on the ground for more than 300 miles. That's literally more, that's even further than from New York to D.C. So this is crazy. It spanned multiple states.
The operations center. I've been here for several hours, and we're experiencing a historic weather event in the worst of possible ways.
We understand that you've activated the National Guard and the state police to help our friends in Western Kentucky. What can you tell us is happening there? Are they on the ground there? And what kind of reports are you getting out of Western Kentucky this hour?
Now, the reports are really heartbreaking. We had one tornado continuously on the ground for more than 200 miles in Kentucky. It hit Mayfield as hard as just about any town, maybe other than West Liberty, has ever been hit. Dalton Springs and numerous other locations. We know that we are likely to have more than 50 deaths, if not significantly north of that, from this event. We are hurting for our Kentucky families out there, and we're asking everybody to stay safe, stay inside, don't get out on the road, and ultimately make it harder for emergency management to get the folks that need help. We have declared the state of emergency. The national government.
Over 200 miles, man. 200 miles. Crazy. There is a quad state tornado. Right there. Oh, damn it. That's right. YouTube. Active event. Next. Save. Got it. This is definitely the quad state tornado right there. No, there's a quad state tornado. This is even longer than the tri-state tornado. Quad state tornado. Arkansas to Tennessee. One death, long track, intense rain multiple times. Arkansas, Missouri, Tennessee, Kentucky. Tennessee, Kentucky. This is one tornado. There's one tornado. Right there, just continue. You got other tornadoes too. I mean, look. But this looks like one continuous tornado. Right there, see? This is crazy. Tornado outbreak. A rare late season. This is not only a late season tornado outbreak, but this is the latest. It broke every tornado record, and it occurred technically in winter. And when did the tri-state tornado occur? I think it was March, I believe, right? I think it was March 18th. It was also a March tornado. It was also in March, so technically it also kind of occurred in winter. Weather conditions and atmospheric phenomena include a severe thunderstorm, winds, hail, tornadoes observed in March 18, 1925. So yeah, you had a very long track tornado. H stands for hail, I believe. Yeah, the F5 tornado. Tri-state tornado. The tornado was first cited as a highly visible and relatively small condensation funnel in the rugged forested hills of Moore Township and Shannon County, Missouri, around 12:40 p.m. Central Standard Time. However, this was likely a separate member of the tornado family, and the main member likely began in Reynolds County. Around 5 minutes later, this first fatality. How long was it on the ground for? 219 miles. Longest track tornado ever. Okay, the longest track, known track for a single tornado is a tri-state tornado with a path length of 151 to 235 miles. For years there was debate whether the originally recognized path length of 219 miles over 3.5 hours was from one tornado or a series. Well, today we had one tornado that did all of it, or could have been a series. And yes, I definitely agree with that. Hi. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Yeah, this is a QLCS now. This is just quasi-linear convective system now. Might have had a brief spin up there. Anyway, I'm going to bed now, guys. Thank you for watching. Good night. I still live streaming? Yeah, quad state tornado. I thought I stopped the stream. Alright, anyway. Yeah, this is basically... Homo. Yeah, I got too many windows open now. I'm gonna close out a lot of windows. Why is your name... I actually like that name, as I am a bug person myself, and I actually have a sac spider in my bedroom. And I tried to rescue a yellow jacket today. And no, I was wrong about the sac spider being utterly harmless, as its bite, while not as dangerous as a brown recluse, still causes skin and nerve damage. I've never been bitten by a spider, even though I've picked up so many sac spiders. When trying to rescue them. Okay, I'm still live streaming. I have about like 30 tabs open right now. I'm going to close out about 20 of them. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 16, 17, 15. One, two, three, 28 means I had over 40 windows open. Anyway, it's time for me to end the stream. Thank you for watching. Bye.